Hello! How are you guys? I just wanted to say I definitely wanted to do a live today. Um, Make sure my mic is. Hold on. Alright, there you go. Alright, so we are here. I have three stories. I love these stories, but first of all, I want to thank you all for supporting the channel, supporting me, and watching my videos. I had some pretty big videos this week, especially my Six Flags safety video. They got over 1,000 views, so thank you to all who watched and commented on that video and liked the video as well. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I want to thank you, all of you. Just since the Wednesday stream, we've gotten quite a bit of new. I've gotten quite a bit of new subscribers. I'm at 669 right now, so that is again a lot more, quite a bit more than on the Wednesday stream. So thank you so much. And I do streams every Wednesday and Saturday. Wednesday at 3 p.m., Saturday at 4 p.m. And I do some great. I try to do a video a day, around a video a day, of some great theme park news. So we are gonna start with some great theme park news with Universal. Well, specifically LA County. Hold on. Alright, so with LA County. LA County, this Tuesday, that's in what, 3 days, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, is gonna release guidelines to immediately resume, or guidelines, so film and TV production as well as theme park reopenings can immediately resume as we head into phase 3 here in Southern California, or in the state of California, of our reopening plan. LA County's theme parks, of course, are Universal Studios Hollywood, which is pictured, and Six Flags Magic Mountain. Orange County hasn't released guidelines for their theme parks, but they have released the guidelines for their shopping malls in downtown Disney, let's say. Later on we'll talk about the San Diego theme parks, which actually have a target date of reopening, so that's very interesting. But yeah, LA County is going to get into the game of releasing their theme parks, or the guidelines for the theme parks to follow. So when they have state approval to reopen, they will be able to reopen immediately. So that would be pretty awesome. I'm super excited for Universal to potentially reopen soon, and I am also super excited for Six Flags Magic Mountain to be potentially reopen soon. Excited for the Magic Mountain because, of course, the reopening of their new coaster, and I'm excited for Universal because, of course, opening of Secret Life of Pets and Super Nintendo World Construction, all that stuff, and I actually really just miss that park so much. As well as missing Disneyland as well. So I'm super excited for Tuesday. Oh. Sorry. And yeah, so we went over here. So I'm sorry, got a text, but I'm basically super excited for my theme parks to reopen, and also for you guys. I cannot wait to go to the studio or go to the theme parks and film rides, POVs, film construction updates, all for you guys. I'm super excited. I've been waiting over 2 months for this, so I'm excited for the guidelines on Tuesday. And subscribe to my channel because, of course, I'll be doing a video on the guidelines that LA County will be releasing. Hopefully they'll do. Usually, LA County has their actually, it's usually in the afternoon. They usually have their press conferences for COVID-19 cases in the afternoon. LA City does the evening, and Gavin Newsom does about at noon. So hopefully by the afternoon, early afternoon of Tuesday, I'll have a video up about the guideline, the LA County guidelines for opening theme parks. So subscribe for that. Um, Comment below. Will you be going to? Are you excited to go back to Universal or Magic Mountain, or will you just not be going at all? And let's go ahead and to the next story of the day. The next story of the day is Walt Disney World. Walt Disney World has gotten rid of their Fast Pass Plus program temporarily, dining reservations, and of course hotel reservations. All of that is gone, just gone, and it's gone because Fast Pass Plus, you have to make a reservation 60 to 90 days in advance. That's just too far in advance, and right now Disney is doing things on a day-by-day basis. So, that's why they can't do these 60 to 90 days, 60 to 90 day things, or 69-day Fast Pass reservations. That's ridiculous right now. They need to go ahead and take things day by day. They're also prioritizing people that already had reservations, like ticket reservations and all that good stuff. They're prioritizing those people first when they will reopen on July 11th and July 15th. Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom, and then Hollywood Studios and Epcot. They're going to prioritize those people, and probably I think I saw something until September 2021. No Fast Pass, and that makes sense to me. Enough of a time to just kind of prioritize things and make sure things are okay. They get to these reservations, they kind of figure out how it goes, and they'll go ahead though. So that'll be the new normal of going to theme parks. Hong Kong Disneyland. I mean, on a side note here, Hong Kong Disneyland. I was sure it was going to be the second park to reopen, but that has no reopening date, whereas Disneyland does. But Tokyo, as Walt Disney World does. But Tokyo Disneyland, also as I mentioned, the Wednesday live stream on Monday, June 1st, the Expiari Shopping Center, which is the downtown Disney of the Tokyo Disneyland Resort, reopens. So that, I don't know if Hong Kong has a downtown Disney. Let me check real quick. On the app. But I mean, if there is, there's no announcement for that. So I'm very curious. I know there's of course a lot of protests in China. Let's see. China of course has a lot of protests right now in the Hong Kong specific area. So that may be playing. I mean, I know attendance at Hong Kong Disneyland was lacking because of that, because of the protests at in Hong Kong. Don't know if that's having an effect on the potential reopening date, because they've been testing. They've been doing again, May 19th and May 21st. They did cast member testing. So maybe it's not having an effect. Maybe they're just not they're just going ahead and they're just waiting because they're not ready yet. They don't have a downtown Disney. Well, that's very interesting. It's probably the only park that doesn't have a downtown Disney type of, or shopping center type of thing. Yeah, interesting. So, yeah, I don't know, but at this point, so far, the second Disney park to be open will be Walt Disney World on July 11th, because that has an actual reopening date. But remember with Shanghai, they announced a week later, they said it's opening. So Tokyo, I feel like at this point, honestly, Hong Kong still could be the second park, but Tokyo might be the second park, especially if when the Expiari Shopping Center reopens on Monday. By mid-June, the resort could be open. So Japan also lifted the state of the emergency declaration for Tokyo, so they're doing pretty well over there. So I wouldn't be surprised if Tokyo was first before Hong Kong, or maybe neither of them, and then maybe Disney World in July is first. So no opening date for Disneyland Resort, unfortunately. But yes, just want to let you know all those dining passes are canceled, and they probably won't be back for the dining pass, fast pass plus all that will probably won't be back till potentially September 2021. And expect at Disneyland no dining reservations or whatever. Um, I'm not sure about the Max Pass though, because that's the same day thing. So very interesting. And going to our last story of the day, it's another short stream. Um, Legoland, Legoland, SeaWorld, Legoland, California, SeaWorld, San Diego, San Diego Zoo and Wild Animal Park, and Safari Park, and the associated water parks, Aquateca, and Legoland Water Park are all reopening. Are all proposing to reopen July 1st. That's right, July 1st. Um, which is super exciting. So far, those are the first official Southern California theme parks, actually California theme parks, to address a reopening date. A potential reopening date hasn't been approved by the state or anything, but it's approved by San Diego County, so that's good. And they're looking by the state to reopen by June or July 1st. The San Diego Zoo and Wild and Safari Park one is open actually in early June because they wanted to be classified as an outdoor museum. But Governor Newsom said, "Ha ha ha! No no no! You can't get around us. Like can't no loopholes here." So they can't open in early June. So again, that July 1st reopening date hopefully will stick, and that means Emperor will probably hopefully be open by August. I mean, they're testing the ride, so hopefully by August or September. If SeaWorld opens in July, hopefully Emperor will be open by August or September. And hopefully, I'm not sure if I know this year they're supposed to open Lego Movie World at Legoland, California. I don't know if they're continuing construction or starting construction. I don't know where the progress is on that. And actually, I'm trying to round up some folks to go to Legoland with me in July so I can get a full update for like the Midland USA and anything new going on in the park and some POVs even of Legoland rides. Because I really miss Legoland. I haven't been there in over a decade. So yes. But yes, that'll be exciting that we have a kind of an official opening date. It's not really official, but it's an official proposed reopening date for some Southern California theme park, which is awesome. And hopefully Six Flags and Universal can reopen soon with let's find those. Reopen soon with LA County's new guidelines. Yeah, so and since there's no one in here today, must be out and about. It's a beautiful Saturday and things are reopening. So everyone might be out and about. So I'm gonna head on out. This is just again a short stream today. I didn't have no interaction, so we'll be out. We outie. I do want to say R.I.P. George Floyd. That was terrible. That's terrible. The cop. That's terrible. Oh well, Disney Family Adventures. Hello, we have a visitor. Wow, so it must be something wrong with the maybe with YouTube, because it shows 0 concurrent viewers. Anyway, but hello Disney Family Adventures. How are you? Do you have any questions about? Well, my 3 stories. I don't know how long you've been here, but the 3 stories were Universal, LA County. LA County is going to release guidelines for Universal and Six Flags, which is reopened, as well as film and TV production and sports on Tuesday. Walt Disney World's decreasing their dining plans or eliminating their dining plans and Fast Pass Plus plans, all that, and Legoland California, as well as SeaWorld San Diego and the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park, as well as the 2 water parks, are looking to reopen on July 1st. Also, there's the Disney Family Adventures having internet problems too. Yeah, it shows absolutely 0 people are watching. It's very interesting. If anyone else is watching, I don't know who's watching. because it shows like no one's watching. But if someone's watching, definitely shout out, say hello, introduce yourself. Um, Mostly because I don't know who's watching, because I guess this YouTube's having live stream's having a problem. But yeah, just introduce yourself if you're watching. Otherwise, in Disney Family Adventures, if you have any questions about the three stories, um, then let me know. I was gonna, well, depending on. So here's how the Disney trivia is gonna work. I decided if I have a sufficient amount of people watching, at least two, uh, by the end of the three stories each stream, then I'll go ahead and do the Disney trivia portion. Um, do you think? So yeah, I'll do the Disney trivia if you have more than two people watching on each stream, instead of a scheduled thing. It would be like a if the demand's there type of thing. Um, let's see, Disney Fan Adventures. Do you think it would be better without the fast passes? I think so, because keep in mind it's gonna be at like 25 to 30% capacity, and to make to make the queues 6 feet apart like that, they're gonna have to use potentially some of the fast pass queue, because it's two separate queues, so they might have to use the fast pass queue as a standby queue just to make sure enough people can fit in the standby queue while staying 6 feet apart. So I think that's the main reason they're getting rid of the fast passes, not because they necessarily want to. Also, because if you don't have fast passes, the standby queue people don't have to stand in line as long, so it's less. It's again less time you have to spend in line with all these people, even if you're 6 feet apart. Disney still doesn't want you to stand in line waiting for fast pass people all the time. They want to get you on the ride, get you out of the ride, and get you on a different ride. So that's why the fast pass is going to be temporarily suspended, and I feel like also with Disneyland as well. And also with Disneyland, something it said for Disneyland, it said the mission will only get you into certain parks potentially. So let's say Disneyland's full, even if you bought a park hopper, your Disney you can only get in California Adventure. I mean, they have something similar. I mean, the wording is something similar like right now, but I saw on the website. I may do a video on it or put in the next live stream. But it's very interesting how yeah, it's kind of weirdly worded. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but I would definitely kind of check up on that for the the Disney podcast, or for the Disneyland resort, as it seems. Oh gosh, these protests. Um, yeah, sounds very interesting. I'm not. It's very interesting. It's when Disneyland comes, we'll get more details. Hopefully soon. Like I said, hopefully in the next at least the next couple weeks, find out something about Disneyland. All right, anybody in here that has any more questions? Also, whoever is in here, if you can like the video, that would be fantastic. Um, I find out it's funny. A lot of the people watch my live streams after the fact because I get some views during the live stream, but like my last one just kind of soared up to over like 50 views, the one from Wednesday, and it did that like yesterday. So it's funny. I find out a lot of my people watch the live streams after the fact, which is fantastic. I mean, thank you guys for watching that. But I just never think people are like, oh, it's just a live stream, so I don't want to watch it after the fact. But it's funny. But thank you to everyone who watches live streams after the fact. I appreciate you. Any news on Disney California? No news on Disney California. Downtown Disney is legally allowed to reopen, and technically Disneyland is actually legally allowed to reopen because we're in phase 3. barber shops, dining restaurants, gyms, all that stuff is in. Oh, Newsom's gonna do more on gyms this coming week. But we're in phase three, which is theme parks. So the closest benchmark I have to a reopening date is July 1st for the San Diego parks for Legoland, SeaWorld, San Diego Zoo and Wildland or Safari Park, and the um the water parks. That's the only type of close news I have, unfortunately, as Disney is keeping quiet. I really do have a feeling they might try to reopen at around the same time as Florida's, like July 11th, July 15th. I feel like that will be the time um, that they tried to reopen. Uh, yeah, I feel like definitely feel like that would be the time that they try to reopen. We're in Scotland and they just went to phase one. Oh wow, yes, the UK. I know the UK was starting to do some restrictions, but wow, phase one. That's pretty. It's pretty early into the lockdown, or early into the recovery process. Um, that. Hmm. I wonder what consists of your phase one. Um, probably the same as our phase one. If you're in Los Angeles, there's a curfew, or if you're in downtown, you're living in downtown Los Angeles, there's a curfew tonight from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Because people like to break the windows. Gosh, poor downtown Los Angeles, my poor downtown businesses. The windows are broken into. It's terrible. Um, absolutely terrible. Again, protesters, I completely get. Rioters, breaking things, I don't really like that. Especially when Target didn't do anything to you. Or Zara. Let's see. Yeah, literally on Friday. Wow, so on Friday, um, they went over to wow, that's jeez. I wonder when's your phase two? Thanks to 2020, we'll never see what Imagining had planned for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World, and so far as the unannounced fire editions that are now totally doomed. Now it's from Braden, owner of YouTube channel Mickey Views. Definitely check him out for some great Walt Disney World stuff. That does suck. What a terrible year. My goodness. This year's supposed to start off so great, and it will start. I was super excited to see Clever Pets. I mean, that part will be good, but this year's something else. Something else. And again, knock on wood. Hope all of you are staying safe, and hope all of you, if you know someone who has COVID-19 or if you've had a COVID-19 yourself, I hope you're a-okay. I hope you recovered. I hope that person recovered. Let's see. No shops have been open yet, but garden centers and construction is able to open up. Yeah, see, our construction has been deemed an essential service, so our construction, at least here in California, our construction never stopped. Because before all this, before COVID-19, we were in the middle of a housing crisis, and still are in the middle of a housing crisis. So we have thousands of apartments under construction that really need to get done and opened by this year. So yeah, our construction was definitely essential, and that's why Universal was able. I mean, Disneyland was able to continue construction too. But they were just trying to save some money, so they stopped. But Universal was able to push through with the Super Nintendo Worlds, Secret Life of Pets, and Jurassic World because construction was deemed essential. So they took advantage. They even did some work on the back lot, demolishing the Whoville sets as well. which I'll have to take the studio tour and check out. And they're currently working on Halloween Horror Nights construction, Halloween Horror Nights maze construction, which is pretty cool. Um, a garden center. That's not a mall. I feel like that's what's a garden center? That's like a just kind of like a Home Depot type of thing. Phase 2's in 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, that's not too bad. It's like our phase 2 in 2 to 3 weeks. Oh, England phase 2 next week. Nice. Nice. So you guys are actually you guys are going quickly. You start a little late, but you're catching up pretty quickly, which is good. And see any other news stories. Here, let me check on WGWN Today real quick. If there's any news stories before I head on out. Baby Yoda. Alright, so look at this. Third-party vendor communications indicate July 11th reopening of parks at Disneyland Paris. So Disney World and Disneyland Paris closed together. Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World closed together, and now they're opening together. So if you're a fan of Disneyland Paris, looks like you have a July 11th reopening date, which is pretty awesome. So that just leaves Disneyland Tokyo Disney and Hong Kong Disney without reopening dates. Let's see. According to communications by a third-party food vendor at Disneyland Paris, the Parisian resort is gearing to reopen on July 11, 2020, the same day as some of the Walt Disney World theme parks will return to service. The communications indicate that some cast members will be returning to work on June 3rd, which is the same type of deal that the Magic Kingdom is doing, with a larger contingent staff coming back on June 20th, all in preparation for July 11th reopening of the Disney theme parks in Europe. So that means both of them, Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney Studios Park. Hopefully they can continue construction on Walt Disney Studios Park as well. Disneyland Paris has been closed since March 2020 due to the COVID-19 pandemic, closing the same weekend as Disneyland and Disney World. Gotta go. Nice talking with you, Disney Family Adventures, and thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like the video if you haven't already. I'm not sure if the likes are broken or not, but yeah, thank you for watching, and good luck with your reopening sequence and all that good stuff. Stay safe and have a fantastic weekend. I don't know what time it is in England, but have a fantastic weekend. Let's see. Scotland time. It's 12:28 in the morning. I guess that makes sense. It's about 8 hours ahead. So it's Sunday, so happy Sunday. See you guys. Alright. Anyone that's still on here, I'll wait another minute and 20 seconds. Oh, lead me evenly to the 30-minute mark. So we had this Disneyland Paris is looking to be open on July 11th, so I'm actually gonna do a video on that tomorrow. Yes, I'll do a video on that tomorrow. If anyone's still here, any last minute questions? Bye-bye, Disney Family Adventures. Enjoy your night. Alrighty. Okay. Off in about 10 seconds here. Alright. Have a fantastic day. Subscribe for more theme park updates.